Yo, what's good? Listen, we got some good eats today, and we got the Supergirl trailer, or I think it's a teaser trailer, as you can see from above, teaser trailer. Now, I'm very excited for a multitude of reasons. One, I like Supergirl. I like Superman. I like the Super family. That's it. Two, they are adapting the peakest, or at least top 3 peakest, Supergirl comic books ever. Woman of Tomorrow. If you haven't read it, I advise you to read that shit. You know what I'm saying? I advise you to read that shit. Unless you want to watch the movie first, read it after. Sure. As long as you read it. Because who knows if this movie is going to be good or not. Anyways, 3, this is a direct sequel from Superman and the second installment in the DCU franchise. And Superman was a really, really, really good movie. I love that movie a lot. So I'm expecting this movie to be just as good, if not better. Better. I don't know why my tongue rolled there. If not better. I talk really fast, sorry. And plus, James Gunn, I think this is James Gunn's team doing this movie, not him this time, but he is overlooking it. So in a sense, he still has some input on it. So we shall see how this movie cooks up. Enough yapping. Let's go. Crypto. What the fuck? Yo, respect Superman.
You managed to get most of it on the paper.
Nah, gang. We gotta put you down for that.
Good job,
Facts.
buddy. Hi, cars are out.
Wait a second. Actually, I'm gonna save my nitpicks for later.
The 23 will be the best year.
Her birthday. Boom, boom.
Let's be honest, babe, it's not a very high bar to clear.
I didn't know any of you were still alive. What was it like to lose everything in this?
That's a demon, chat. That's a demon.
Krypton didn't die in a day. The gods are not that kind.
Right.
Okay, this does not look like this is gonna end well.
Yo, is it just me? Nah, I may be stretching here. But this shit is giving off heavy Guardians of the Galaxy vibes. Surely it's not just me. Surely it's just me. Surely I'm just like seeing this incorrectly. Surely.
For you guys.
Weave. Boom! What the fuck is this? Is that Cram?
You this on your planet.
Yo, is that supposed to be Cram? Weave? Oh.
No, it's a pretty small group of 2.
Hey. Crypto, we gotta put you down, boy.
What, Superman?
Whoa. Who's that? Is that Lobo? Yeah. Bro, is that Lobo? Sure. No, bro. What are you doing in this movie, bro?
What, Superman?
He sees the good in everyone. And I see the truth.
I like that line. I fuck with that shit. At the end. That's 06 is what? June? June 26. Okay. Now then, I'm not gonna lie. I said this in the middle of the trailer. This is giving off some heavy Guardians of the Galaxy vibes, bro. And it makes it. Yo, bro. I don't like if that's because this is a teaser. This is just a teaser, so I'm not gonna be too hard on it. But I will say my thoughts. Surely this is not a Guardians of the Galaxy's copy and paste, bro, because they're in space, and so they have to be lighthearted. This comic book is sad, gang. This comic book is very heavy toned. It's not jokes. There's like barely minimal jokes there. And just from this teaser, this shit is heavy, jokes heavy. I mean, not heavy, but like, it's gotta be the music, right? The music, cause hold on, let's break it down from start to finish, and then we can say our final thoughts. You feel me? Or we can just sprinkle our thoughts throughout the breakdown. So first things first, buddy. Crypto, I don't know who the fuck you think you are pissing on my guy. All right. So respect my goat, or we will put you down, buddy. We will put you down. But yeah, she's drunk, you know what I'm saying, celebrating her birthday. This is this is my first nitpick I was gonna say, but it's nothing too crazy. It's just kind of funny because in the comics, Kara has her own ship, her own spaceship she gets that shit stolen, right? She has her own spaceship. I'm not gonna say who steals it, but that shit gets fucking boot ganged. So it's funny how she's taking a fucking bus, a space bus. You know what I'm saying? And I'm guessing she's taking a bus to the bar because in the comics, the timeline where it got stolen, she already is with set characters. So I'm not gonna spoil who she's with. Excuse me, I just burped. Let's skip forward. Birthday, getting drunk, you know, partying, whatnot. Boom, boom, boom. All right, sorry for that. And then Krypton. This is the dome. Loki, I feel like throughout the entire movie, me personally, I'm most excited to see how Krypton will look. You feel me? Because my favorite thing in any movie, aside from like how the characters are adapted and stuff like that, and the writing and everything like that, is how the environment will look, you know? And the one thing I will say for the Thor movies, even though the Thor movies are terrible and later down the line in Ragnarok and Love and Thunder, even if they ruined Thor's character completely, even though Thor Dark World is his worst movie and Thor 1 is just okay, but in a sense of like how Asgard looked, you can't even lie. At least in the first movie, they tried their best. Sure, they made everything gold. They damn near made the whole Asgard gold. When in the comic books, you see Asgard, you know how magical that shit looks, right? Asgard in comic books looks magical as fuck. They got flying horses and whatnot and all type of shit. But in the Thor movies, space trip, there's just spaceships and all that. None of that mystical shit, but whatever. And now Asgard is just a fucking city in fucking New York. Whatever, gang, whatever. But not to backtrack. Let's get back on track. I hope Asgard looks good. So far, it's just like tall buildings and shit. I mean, what else can you really say about a freaking planet? You know, that's just basically Earth, but it's just Earth, but in another location. So I'm not really tripping. Hopefully their technology, what I want to see most is their technology. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Krypton is known for their tech, you know what I'm saying? Known for their scientific advancements and whatnot. Like this dome. So hopefully we're seeing some good shit. You know what I'm saying?
Alive. What was it like to lose everything?
Ruthie, chat. This is a real demon. Ruthie, she's goated, gang. She's goated. Hopefully she's on timing.
In a day.
Krypton didn't die in a day. The gods are not that kind.
You see? Bro, it just has to be the music, bro. It has to be the music. That's giving off this Guardians vibe, bro. Because look.
Krypton didn't die in a day.
Bro, like, this, I'm telling you, this comic, it's not happy. There's nothing that signifies like a happy space adventure time story. There you go, a space adventure story. But this music is giving off heavy space adventure music, space adventure tone.
The gods are not that kind.
But then they're talking about some, oh, my planet's been destroyed. Gods are not that kind. And then right after this, she's freaking screaming in space. Bro, it's the music, bro. The music is throwing me off, I'm telling you. And this scene, bro, I kid you, bro, I kid you not. If I was oblivious to how the world is, if I was so ignorant and didn't know what superheroes were from Marvel or DC, I swear to you, I would have thought this movie was from a MCU movie. I swear to you, word to everything that I love, gang. If I saw this for if I just came out, if I was just born, like if I just gained consciousness, and I known if I just solely watched Marvel movies, knew nothing about Batman, Superman, nothing about DC, I would have looked at this shit like, oh, is this phase 6 of MCU? Gang, I swear to you, because this scene right here, it's a typical MCU movie. MCU does this type of shits. This scene where, bro, I swear, I came in explain it properly enough, but you know, people, you know.
Okay, this does not look like this is gonna end well.
Bro, this shit gives up. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. This is a Guardians 5.0 movie, gang.
For you guys.
Weave. Boom. That was tough. That was tough. But it's giving, bro, it's the music, bro. It's the music. And I'm gonna assume this is Krem because what background character is giving a whole ass face shot to themselves? This is definitely Krem, and I don't know why he looks like Taserface from the Guardians movies. I'm pretty sure his name is Taserface. He has all these dots. Grammy's supposed to look good as fuck. I'm not gonna lie, like he's evil and stuff, but he looks sexy as shit in the comic. So he looks ugly as fuck here, and I don't know why he looks ugly as fuck here. But moving on, whatever.
Do others on your planet have powers like you?
No, it's a pretty small group of 2.
Yeah, Krypton, that's what you get for fucking pissing on Superman, nigga. Now fucking die. Now fucking die. Don't piss on Superman ever again, bitch. Now, I don't know what you're doing here, buddy. What the fuck is Lobo doing in this movie? I can only assume because in the comic book, there's no one that really opposes Supergirl in strength, obviously. But they, of course, in every comic book where the person is too overpowered, they have workarounds for that, which they do for Supergirl for a multitude of fucking issues. But I guess in the movie, since this is more action-packed, they're gonna have Lobo fight her since Lobo is equal to her strength. They don't want to have a mistake in Captain Marvel where nobody's equal to her strength, you feel me? So in this movie, I'm assuming that this is gonna be Lobo. And I don't know why he's even here. I guess he's either gonna be hired as Krem's bodyguard to protect Krem while they're chasing after him, or 2, him, Lobo, Krem is part of Lobo's like, no, but Lobo works alone, right? Lobo's not part of like an organization. I kind of forgot how Lobo's things work. His like story is, his lore. But if they have Lobo working in an organization and Krem is part of that organization, so they're technically working together, sure, I guess. Or Krem hired Lobo to be his bodyguard, sure, I guess. Because no way they just meet Lobo in a random ass location and fight him. No. What
Superman meant.
He sees the good in everyone.
I see the truth.
And I see the truth.
Now me, personally, I love this line. It gives Supergirl her own individuality that, I don't know. I got to this discussion earlier that DC just does legacy characters way better than Marvel. Cause it's like, bro, you know how the real world is, right? They see the gender and they see people with the same powers as the original, and they go, and race as well, and they go AWOL. They go crazy. But here, it's not the case. We all know Supergirl. We all love Supergirl. And we know Supergirl is not just some copy and paste. You feel me? She has her own issues that are just so completely different from Superman. It's not even funny, bro. So she was actually there doing Krypton's destruction and shit. Superman was not. First of all, he was a baby. So even if he was there, he doesn't remember shit. He was a little baby. But she was in her teens or whatever. So she remembers a lot of shit. She was actually there. She was conscious and was training. She had a family, a life there. So she has her own complete different struggles from Superman. That's perfect, beautiful, right? So she's her own character, her own person. And it's already established from multiple different times that Superman sees the truth in people. So, I meant the truth, the good in people, you know? So I already know some people might take this the wrong way, but like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Are they trying to like backhand Superman? No, bro, calm the fuck down. It's already established that Superman, he's kind of a little bit naive in that sense. So come on. Bro, it's got to be the music, bro. The music is giving off this vibe. I'm telling you, the music is giving off this vibe of a space adventure. Granted, the trailer is also giving off that vibe, but it's the music that's backing up the trailer. Because if the music was something else, we would be talking about something else. But let's just finish this. Hold on. All right, I had to let it finish the, you know what I'm saying, the sign. So that's just my initial thoughts on this teaser trailer. Now, I'm not gonna bash it too hard because, hey, you never know. The trailer could be good, the movie could be bad. The trailer could be bad, the movie could be good. Plus, we have multiple different trailers to do. This is just a teaser. We have the regular trailer and a second to third trailer to drop to. So, this is just my initial thoughts on the teaser. So, do not think I'm hating on it. It's just my initial thoughts on the teaser, okay? So, calm down. So, anyways, we will see how this trailer, the second trailer, the third trailer comes out, the official trailer comes out, and then the original movie, when it drops, will come out. So enough of the yapping. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna catch y'all later.